Hello again, YouTube. This is the Truth Man, give you the truth. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. Shout out to all my new subscribers. We got a lot of content coming. We're going to talk about Christmas tomorrow. Christmas Day, we still going to have Sunday sermon. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Make sure you're sharing these videos. These videos are very educational, and everybody want to talk about they the best. I'm the best at breaking down the scripture on YouTube. I'm not competing with nobody, but I don't know like what these guys do and how they communicate with the Most High, but I know how I communicate with them, and I know I can pretty much find out about anything. You know, God is real. God exists. Like anybody that says he don't, they're misleading you, they're deceiving you, and that's all it is to it. That's all it is to it. So this is part of the Isaiah 4:1 series. Isaiah 4:1 says, in that day, talking about a future day, 7 women will take hold, and one man said, we will eat our own food, wear our own clothes, only let us be called by your name, take away our disgrace. Now y'all already know what the disgrace is. The disgrace is being the 304. The disgrace is getting your insides rearranged. The disgrace is sneaking around doing freaky deaky stuff, and you not supposed to be doing it based on your spiritual ties or lack thereof. The disgrace is OnlyFans. The disgrace is when people make amateur POR, fill in the blank, playing Scrabble. All of these things are the disgrace. And people, after a while, and you see in YouTube, yeah, we got a couple women trying to infiltrate the space. But listen, they could come into space. It's up to y'all to be equipped with the knowledge and the self-control to be able to control your financial resources, control your urges, to just splurge on women who don't think nothing of you. You know, you gonna need that money for when you get concubines, you get wives. When you start practicing Isaiah 4:1, because I wouldn't advise no marriage license. Neither would I advise you to try to stick to one woman. Now, here's when you can stick to one woman. When she's doing everything consistently, even as she grows older, keeping the house clean, cooking, whatever. Like if she works, you're supposed to help her do it, man. It's only fair. Like if she works full time and you work full time, you should be doing some of the cooking. You should be doing more cleaning. You should be doing a little more with the kids. If y'all both work, you say, well, we gotta both work. Okay, then y'all gotta both work as a team then. And this is why it's good for you to have two, I would say not too many, but at least two cooperative wives. Because see, here's the thing. When she has periods, really, she ain't even supposed to be cooking for you. Y'all be wondering why y'all just can't break up with some of these wayward women who flirting with everybody, getting rammed by other dudes and stuff. It's because you got her cooking your food while it's that time of the month. Or sometimes she might even be dabbling in witchcraft, putting stuff in your food. You never know. But even if she cooks your food during that time, like she should not be touching your food. Really, she ain't supposed to touch you, period. Not even pat you on the back when she's having that time of the month. You know, so you want to do things the right way, and that's why I would say that you should have more than one. Like, somebody was just telling me about a guy who he has 2 wives. One of them is white and the other one is black. They work together perfectly. They say the kids call both of them mama. Like one of the women work, the other one take care of everything at the house. I mean, that's perfect Isaiah 4:1. Now, I wouldn't advise, especially if, like, I'm a preacher, I wouldn't advise any of you to try to have no 6, 7 wives. That's too much. The emotions of a woman are too much to try to have that many. I could see if you had, listen, I'm just saying, let's say you had 2 wives and a concubine, or 2 wives, 2 concubines. Really, you start getting up there in numbers, again, you got to factor in the emotions. And the emotions are going to take a damper and a turn for the worse as they get older. As they get older. So you got to do it the right way. So if they get out of control, they start starting fights with your other wives and all this, all that. Y'all got enough money to, if she won't leave, y'all can just move away and maybe sue her for the house. But you got to do things the right way, man. You got to, it's a way to do all of this, but you got to do it the right way. Monogamy 99% of the time gives a woman too much power, and most women, as they get older, they're going to become more disrespectful in their speech. They're going to become more slothful. They're going to become more lazy. They're going to become more unsubmissive. Now, I hear other YouTubers trying to talk against submission. Look, if you're not going to submit, no man should wife you up. That's all it is to it. You could try to spin it any way you want. I've been listening to a lot of women on YouTube. I'm not going to unsubscribe. I'm not going to like hold grudges or anything. But I hear y'all talking. If you're not going to submit, you don't deserve to be no man's wife, because you're going to bring in witchcraft. He's not going to be blessed like that with you around. You're going to bring in witchcraft. Discord invites witchcraft. Discord is the window. It's a window for witchcraft. And we talked about the spiritual ramifications of high body counts. Like, you young women, don't be giving yourself away like that. I'm telling you, you're not going to be a blessing to a man. You're going to be argumentative. You're going to be, oh, he can't satisfy me. His wing ding too little. All of this stuff come from you doing too much before you got married. You can't blame him. He could have the smallest wing ding in the world. If you still got a hymen, you gonna feel it like it ain't small. But see, y'all be getting stretched. These dudes be clapping y'all, just annihilating y'all, and now you want to be married. You wearing white, and you got 50 bodies on you. I mean, listen. I'm trying to tell you. So you got to do these things the right way, or you're going to invite in demons. You wonder why this happened or that happened. You got to do things the right way. So he was telling me about that guy and how much money they got and all. I said, man, they getting blessed, because it's always a blessing to have people around you that are cooperating. Remember, where 2 or more gather in my name, he said, there will I be in the midst of them. When you have covenant, it's like the Most High almost always honors covenant. As long as there ain't nothing, no hitting, getting people whacked and all that stuff. If you have a mutual agreement that's based on a friendship or a fondness to this person or that person, the Most High is going, I'm telling you, he going to honor that. And so he was telling me, that's like one of his good friends. He was telling me how blessed they are, how happy their kids are, so on and so forth. It's power and cooperation. That's why I do not wife no woman up. Have a talk with these women. Do not wife no woman up. Just talking about she ain't gonna submit. Oh, they talking about that submitting stuff. Cause okay, how about this? How about this? You don't want to submit. No man should give you anything higher than concubine. And you shouldn't live in his house. You should be in a whole different dwelling. If he want to freak you, take you to the movies, buy you a shirt for your birthday, these type of women, I wouldn't make them no more than a concubine. And be careful with that. Because if they invite these evil spirits in through strife, through jealousy, through resentment, through unsubmissiveness, then who knows what they might try to do to your wives, man. It's your job to protect your wives. So you gotta, man, excuse my language, this ain't for kids. She wet though, she got a big butt, all this stuff. Yep, and she gonna do something to your wife's car. She flatten your wife's tire and your wife go off a bridge. Cause I'm telling you, when they get into that evil behavior, man, I'm telling you, man, listen to me when I tell you. Listen to me when I tell you, I'm a preacher for real. I'm not no juke joint jackleg preacher. Like, I really be in the presence of God. Like, even if it's just, it don't even take that long most of the time. The Most High will show you what you want. Like, it just depends on you. And I'm telling you, we got to get this relationship thing together, or we don't need to have no relationships, man. You don't need to have no relationship. You see, they got the artificial womb. Part of a woman, she's supposed to have the pains of childbirth. But it's practically safer. These women so crazy. It's practically safer for a guy to just, and artificial womb. He want kids. I mean, who wants to fight? If we can't fight, like literally, you not a man. If we can't fight where you punching me and I'm punching you like man to man, why would I want to keep arguing with a woman? Arguing makes you angry. The Bible says, be ye angry and sin not. Why does it say that? Because if you let the sun go down on your wrath, the devil gonna be right in God's presence. He's holding grudges. Look at him. Look at her. She's holding grudges. So you want to be careful with your mate selection. And some guys pay for it. I wouldn't advise it, but I understand it. I understand. Your sexual desires ain't gonna go away. But you gotta learn how to have those mutual agreements. Because otherwise you're gonna be on the whoremonger stage. You're gonna be on the whoremonger side. Like, you should have more control than that anyway. Y'all know what's crazy? Samson knew how to do it. When Samson got in trouble with the Most High, it wasn't because he was paying for those Philistine prostitutes. Read Judges chapter 16. He was probably, look, this is our agreement. We're gonna do this, this, this. I'm gonna give you this. They had agreements, and then he moved on. But where Samson messed up is he let his sexual passions get in the way. Samson, Solomon, King David, they all did the same thing. They let their passions get in the way of their faith and their connection with the Most High and their rights. And that's what they were getting in trouble for. You can have a concubine, you can do this, that. Hey, but you gotta, it's a certain way you gotta do it, man. For the Most High to look at it like, oh, that's cool. Like, I could have like 8 wives right now. If I'm showing them all the same attention, protecting them all, doing it the biblical way, nothing wrong with it. And women that get mad, you know, they get mad, oh, you ain't supposed to do that. Prove it. You can't prove it. I know, I'm well versed in this, man. You say, well, you practicing? Not yet. Not yet. But I'm telling y'all, and I'm showing y'all how you gotta go about it. Y'all giving these women power that they're not even supposed to have, and we're gonna talk about that tomorrow. Y'all giving them too much power. And when you give your power away, what happens? What happened in the Garden of Eden? The devil took over. You give your power to a woman, the devil gonna take over. You see, we talked about King Ahab. But anyway, thanks for watching. Keep tuning in for more videos.